Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to our brand new episode on Beyond the Mic with your host, Ora Mazibuko.
And me, Wise Lopepe.
Yes, sir. So, guys, as you can see, for those of you watching, we clearly don't have mics. This guy forgot to bring the mics. Please do better.
I can't lie. So I don't know how I did it, but we are allowed. We are allowed.
Yeah, so, but we all make mistakes, right? No.
Mistake. Yeah, I can't lie. That was a beginner mistake.
You gotta be more vigilant.
I'll do better.
You gotta do better. Yeah, but anyways, just forgive the audio if you guys are hearing this and watching this. You feel me? We'll do better. Wise will do better for sure.
I'll do better.
Yes. But anyways, don't forget to follow our socials. My IG, Wise's IG. You feel me? Once again, appreciate the love and the support we have. And for those of you that don't know about us, tap in. You feel me? We trying to entertain you guys.
And if you like Jenny, even look at our podcast, guys. Like our podcast is Jenny listenable. You know, it's nice topics that we give out. You know, everyone can listen to it. Obviously, if you're too young, you're not gonna understand. But, you know, our topics are really interesting to listen to. And we're just good characters ourselves. You know, we're not naive, conniving. You know what I'm saying? We don't have big egos.
Yes,
we
sir.
Just try to produce the best content we can.
We can for you. So we do hope that you guys are finding us entertaining. You feel me? But yeah, that was a long intro, by the way.
Facts.
But we had to apologize to you guys. But yeah, let's get into it, guys. So as you guys know, money and fame, guys. That's the topic and what we think of money and fame. Now, guys, I can't lie. Some people genuinely do lose themselves once they become rich and famous. They almost like lose a piece of themselves in a way. They forget the old times. You feel me? They forget the people that were with them from the beginning. And stuff like that.
And you could say they lose their values.
Exactly. Which I find crazy because it's like, don't forget about the ones that were with you from the beginning. Exactly. But Wise, talk to us, bro. How do you feel about this like topic in particular?
And it's a good topic, I think, because I would say I because it's money and fame.
And money
I say both of them actually do have an impact on changing someone, because I feel like if it's just money and no fame involved, maybe just good at business and stuff, but you're not really well known, because there's a lot of people that have guap but they're not famous like that, because no one really knows them. But I could say money kind of does change them a little bit, because I remember okay, I don't know if I can call him a friend, but someone that I know exists in real life. We went to school together. He said money doesn't change you, it changes the people around you. But I think that kind of goes both ways, I think.
I also agree with you. Can I give my opinion as to why I agree with you? It can go both ways. So in a way, you could change as a person because of the money. Like people don't recognize who you are anymore because you're so desperate for this guap and stuff, right? And then you end up getting it, right? And like you just go unrecognizable now you're just like someone no one likes. People used to like you when like you were more humble because you have money now you're not humble. But also it could happen where like because you have a lot of money, people are jealous of what you've achieved. Now people are like, this guy switched up. Time you really didn't switch up. But the people you're around with just like envy you so much that they like, I can't be with this guy has too much money. I hate him for having too much money. Which honestly is crazy if you think about it. You get
and I think that's why you must also have especially when you're in that state of you have money, you have fame like that. That's where I think you must be more vigilant now. Because as you said, that time you're not the one switching up. You still have the same values you had, but now people are envious
of you.
So that's why it's time for you to be vigilant, because now you must identify, okay, will this person still be the same with what I have, or they're gonna switch up on me, or they'll still be kind and stuff, but they're gonna act a certain way because I have something.
Because
because I have something, or are they gonna be envious of what I have? Or just be a hater. So that's where you must now start identifying the people around you, if they will switch up or not. You know what I'm saying?
No, I'm with you. I also what's this thing? Not read a quote actually, but I saw something, and what I read right on the internet, it said that people love you more when you're working towards something,
not when you have
when you have it.
You're not drink up.
It is. I know that lyric.
Yeah, you know that
lyric.
Yeah. From I forgot that song. I wanna say Lose You, I think.
It is Lose You.
Yeah.
It's Lose You, yeah. Boy,
I've been quoting Drake every time.
No, because he's my goat. He's my goat. But we're not here to talk about Drake, guys. Let's lose it. But anyways, the point is...
But he's true.
But like, boy, people genuinely like switch up and it's insane, cow. And it's like, bro, I thought we were in this together. Can't you be happy for me? Kind of thing. Why do you have to like see me as a threat or a competition of some sort? Because if I shine, you shine with me, kind of thing. But nah, in life is a competition these days. You feel me?
And it shouldn't be. I don't think
it shouldn't be, obviously, because it's like if you're not at the top, right? Then that's when you really like become jealous of the person that is on top, kind of.
And that's
thing.
not to say like when it comes to jobs and stuff, obviously there's gonna be competition for positions, but then what we're talking about in this sense is like there's competition to get to a certain degree in life.
Definitely.
Either money, fame, or just your life in general. There's a certain competition where it's like, as you just said, we don't have to compete against each other. We can win together.
We can always shine together, kind of thing. But nah, you guys out there wanna make it a competition, and then they cry when they lose.
Oh my god,
boy! And then you cry. Why didn't I? You feel me? It's because the Lord saw your heart wasn't pure, so you don't deserve it, kind of thing. But no, low key, just like don't be jealous, guys. But also those gents that genuinely like change because of money and fame, I find you boys crazy as well. Not boys, they're also girls, but like it's the slang I use. But I find you guys crazy, I can't lie, because it's like, bro, you didn't have these people when you were up. I was there with you from the
start,
from the get-go. But now you're changing on me. Then maybe you don't deserve to be famous because clearly you're not humble.
Yeah,
kind of thing.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
Stay humble, guys, as Lamar says. Stay humble.
That guy's not even humble himself. But
what do you mean he's not? He's humble.
During that beef, was he humble about?
Okay, no, obviously it's beef. It's a feud. You're gonna have to spit some bars. Tell this guy I did this. Tell the other guy that I did this. Let's choose better. Kind of thing. No, but he's genuine. He's humble. Don't listen. He's humble.
Sometimes
he just had to do what he had to do, kind of thing. Yeah, but you wanted to say something.
Oh, I was gonna say. I was gonna say. Yo, I don't even know what I was gonna say. Yeah,
was it not like about Lamar thing?
No, not Kentron, because you talked about how you must be humble once you find it.
Exactly.
Yeah, I was gonna say. I mean, I feel like in that sense, okay, I think I remember telling you, I don't know if I can say the same, but then I think depending on, okay, this is no disrespect to the black community, black people in general, and I'm saying this is something even at our church, they were talking about, like how someone that came from a very much poor background, right? Not broke, because maybe, but then let me target, okay, let me not say me target, but let me say poor people. Let's say every time you woke up, you didn't know if you were gonna eat that day. That's that type of poor. The problem is those guys, once they start getting money, and like low-key, when I say this, I'm kind of talking about rappers even. Like musical artists, rappers, how these guys came from poor backgrounds, right? But then once they start getting guap, there's always a shift in personality and change that they have. And people that used to know them even talk about it in interviews and stuff, how this person wasn't the same when he got money and stuff.
Exactly. Yeah.
Because for me, I feel like once you start having something that you never had before, which is money and fame. It could get to your head essentially, but because you didn't grow up with that, you didn't grow up with it, and now once you have it, it's like, what must I do now? These guys, these broke guys, I don't want to be with them anymore. But it's like, these are the same guys you came up with. You know what I'm saying? We're not saying that you must share the same pie with them, because at the same time, they must also work hard for their stuff.
Exactly.
But we're not saying that you must just switch up on them entirely just because they don't have what you have. Because at that point, you just being rude. At that point, you're just being someone different that they don't know. Or because you have a certain something that they don't have. You know what I'm saying? And I think that mentality, that mindset kind of gets instilled into people that were genuinely not used to having money or fame. So yeah, that's what.
Yeah, no, I agree with you 100%. Like, I feel like people who don't like grow up with the summer, like, I'm seeing this money in my account for the first time. Obviously, I'ma be like, this is mental. Like, I never thought I'd see this in my life. What do I even do? Where do I even start? Kind of thing. And I feel like people, right, they see this for the first time and they're like, yo, okay, first thing I have to do is try build connections. And once I have those connections, right, and I don't think they do it intentionally, but it happens where they build connections and they slowly forget about the old people, the old connections that they
used to have.
Exactly. And like, it's like, bro, we get that you up now, you feel me?
Yeah.
But don't forget about your
boys,
day ones, you feel me?
Yeah.
Don't ever forget. Because you know what I said, for me personally? I said that if I one day, right, become this big celebrity, right, rich, famous, and I have everything that I really want, and I just end up forgetting about my day ones, I don't deserve the things that are happening to me.
But I guess I think in that case where for me personally, I think the only time where you quote unquote allowed to forget about them is if there was no true
obviously,
because we talked about it in this episode.
We did
if they be envious, of it, that's when you can forget about
it. But like, genuinely speaking, also, I'm not personally, for me, right, I'm not going to please the people I knew that I don't even speak to like that anymore.
Yeah, facts.
Now you're losing the plot, because it's like, Ora's famous and everything. Now he's forgetting his. You weren't there. Relax.
Yeah, facts.
Don't do that kind of thing. But like, I'm talking about my day ones for sure. If I ever forget about them, then I don't, because I'm not humble, and I'm forgetting myself and my morals, right? To always be humble, no matter what, because I need to remember that it was a hard journey, and the fact that I made it says a lot. And now that I'm forgetting about that journey I had, I don't deserve to be there, you feel me? Because it's like, bro, you just need to know who you were as a person. Don't ever forget your old self. Because the minute you forget about your old self is the minute you will lose everyone in your life. That kind of, like that. You get me? And also, I find, and boy, it's a real thing where like friends like change because of money and fame as well. Where once again, it could be it could be the case where like the one guy who's made it, who's up, is like, I don't like hanging around this guy anymore like that. Or the guy who's not famous and is like, this guy is weird these days. You feel me? Like, I'm jealous and stuff, and it's crazy because like, it's sad, boy. It's a sad case. But
I can't lie. But then also, one thing I want to also say, a quote. Okay, either if it's related to the topic or not, I'll say a little bit. I think. It was a church. I went to church last night, and the pastor said one of the best quotes he said there during the service was, "In the journey of life, everyone is a suspect."
Yes, sir. That's boy, the closest people. Don't you listen. Just have an eye for them. You feel me? Because it can be the closest person. You never thought it would be them, but guess what? It's them.
It's them, Baba.
And,
It's them.
and
you.
it's sad, boy. That's why that saying, what's the saying? Keep your friends close,
Closer and your enemies closer.
Yeah,
it really resonates. Because it's like it's literally like what betrayal can be forgiven. As we said, betrayal doesn't come from your enemies, Baba.
It doesn't, and you think it does, but nah. It's the closest. It's the sheep in wolves' clothing.
Yes,
kind of people.
That's what they like doing.
Boy, they just blend in so nice, and it's crazy. I'm talking to you. You crazy, man.
You're crazy dude for that. But then, actually, I remember, let me ask you this question. Like, in your opinion, would you... Okay, so 3 questions, actually.
Okay, bet.
So, would you want to live a life, or at least, would you want to live a life where you have money, but you're not famous? Or do you want to live a life where you're famous, but you don't have money? I don't even know if that even works. But okay.
Yeah.
Or do you want to live a life where you're famous and you have money?
And you have money. Okay. Before I answer this question, actually, you said something about being famous and not rich. Apparently, Dino went broke, dog.
Who?
Ronaldinho, the soccer player.
Oh. I know you went to prison because of a fake
but
passport.
apparently you went broke out. And it's like, but it can't be true, because for me personally, right, I think that if you famous, you gotta be rich, because it's like, how are you
famous and you don't have guap?
Yeah, so I don't think that really exists. I can't.
Maybe you lost a bit of money. I'm not too sure, perhaps.
Apparently, you went crazy with that money. You just bought a lot
even
of
that
things.
situation of a fake passport, I don't understand how that.
Boy.
Like, you're Ronaldinho, bro.
Come
Like,
on,
what's going What's going on?
But guys, I don't think it's true for me, because it doesn't make sense. How can you be famous and not rich? It doesn't make sense. Nah, I don't believe that, honestly.
I mean, you could say maybe some YouTubers.
Famous and not rich. Okay, spitball, cow. Say a name.
I don't know.
No, cow.
Like some YouTubers who have a good following on their platforms, but for them, the money that they get is not rich, but it's good enough for each month to go through each month. You could say that.
Then are they really famous?
On YouTube, the YouTube community knows that.
Okay. No, I disagree with Wise. You can't be famous and not rich. But to answer your question, I personally would rather live a life where I'm both rich and famous. Simply because one, cow, yeah, sure, I have money, but for the job that I want to do, I'd like people to know who I am, because it would be awkward if they don't know who I am, and I'll be like, oh, damn, wish you knew me a bit, you feel me? That kind of thing. So to answer your question, I definitely would want to be rich and famous. But what would you want to do? I know what your answer would be.
What's the answer?
Can I give you? I think it's the first one.
Yes, very much the first.
Yeah, I knew it.
Because think about it, guys. You can move freely. You have guap. You can move freely.
Fair.
Because with you, when you say you want to be rich and famous, okay. But cow, when it's time to go out, cow, paparazzi everywhere in the driveway.
No, that's why you just you gotta have security. You gotta have security.
You think someone like even Ronaldo can move around without?
No, he can't.
Without people taking. You see, that's the problem with famous. You can't even move freely. Even that music video, Freaky Friday. You see how Chris Brown was so happy to be in Lil Dicky's body. Because he could move freely, literally. He didn't have to worry about press or whatever, you know what I'm saying? That's just an example. But then, you see, me, I'm trying to move freely. Plus, you have guap, you already have money. No, don't need no one to know you like that. You know what I'm saying? You're part of that 1%.
But let me ask you a question though. What happens if you do become famous? Then are you just gonna stop doing the things that made you famous just so that you can have a regular life again, but you still have money?
Wait, repeat that question.
Okay, so let me give you an example. So let's say, I don't know, this podcast blows up and everyone knows you. They know you, right? Now, because you said you don't want to be famous, are you gonna stop doing this podcast and do other things to make money?
But then if
Like,
but then when in that type of situation when we are famous, the podcast essentially, won't we be having money as well?
yes, that's what I'm saying. But like, you could also do other things that can make you rich and that can make you
you
rich.
money.
Yeah.
Rich? Oh yeah. I mean, I don't think that's a good reason to stop doing the podcast because I'm well known.
Yeah.
And quote unquote famous because of the podcast. But I think in that type of situation, I think for me, I feel like there's a different types of fame, you see, like different type of things. Because I think if you podcast famous, you can still move freely. In my opinion, like for example, the one that comes to mind anyway is Joe Rogan. I think he can move freely around his neighborhood without worrying about people wanting to always take pictures and stuff. It's not like people don't, but if it's constant, like for example, even like a Kim Kardashian, no way, wherever she goes, there's always someone.
There's someone there.
Yeah. But with like a Joe Rogan, I'm not saying because I think he did something before his podcast. I think it's either something having to do with the gym, either the bodybuilder type thing, or either fighting UFC. I forgot what he was famous before podcasting.
Yeah.
But with him being podcast famous, I think he can still move freely. So to directly answer your question, I don't think I'll stop doing a podcast. If I'm just podcast famous, I'm fine. I don't mind that.
Okay, what happens if you're too famous?
Because of the podcast?
Yeah.
How does that even happen?
It just happens. You never know. Like, your name is just a household name now.
But then the question is, how many people in the world watch and listen to podcasts like that? There's still a good amount. Fair. Let's not get it too
Not a lot of people listen.
It's not like how Disky way. Okay, let me say everyone watches soccer, but like everyone watches soccer. I'm saying at least a very large amount of people watch.
That's why soccer is the biggest sport in the world.
Yeah. But then with podcasts, it's like you say too famous, but how many people actually listen to podcasts?
No, wait, but obviously, you don't just do the podcast. You just do something out that makes you famous. You feel me? And literally everyone in the world knows who you are. Would you get overwhelmed by that, or would you just
definitely get overwhelmed,
or would you just like accept that for what it is? Yeah.
I think if it goes down to a point where I feel I can't handle the fame like that, then you probably might have to stay in the dark a little bit.
Is that what you do?
Personally, yes. You see how like that guy from Rush Hour, the black guy.
Oh, Chris Tucker. Yeah.
After those movies, even Friday, after Rush Hour, probably some more movies. Hey, where has he been?
Fair.
In the dark, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no, he had to take a break. But he's back though.
What is he doing?
I don't know.
Then Ora, is it truly back? If you don't even know, is it truly back?
I see him on the internet here and again. So he's not in that dark.
If he's coming back do you see him on podcasts and stuff?
I think so, yeah.
Then that's what I would do. Stay in the dark, come back slowly.
Yeah. Okay. But let me ask you a question. Ultimately, right? Would you be okay with fame? Or
I don't really
wanna be too famous?
No, I would only be okay with fame if I know I can handle it.
If you can handle it.
Yeah, if I can handle it.
So for now you can't handle it.
Yeah, I could say that. Because me, I don't mind not being famous. So I think
exactly. I could like.
Oh no, sorry. I do mind. Sorry. I do mind being famous. I don't think I can.
Okay, fair. No. I respect your opinion. Me, bring the fame this side. You know. Dog.
You see, also the problem with fame. Also, you know what fame brings. Let me tell you what fame brings. If not good in your head for decisions, it brings what? Drugs, and ultimately money.
It does.
And when on the side, especially if you have a partner, or if you don't have a partner, you're gonna end up being an addict, a sharpering addict. All these hands come into your house, because especially as a man, I feel like
as a man,
you're gonna be wanting that.
Because obviously these girls, they love a guy who has
especially this new generation. I know. There's only a few of women that are pure. The rest, it's chai. It being chai.
Boy, it's crazy. But okay. But I wanna ask you a question though, Wise. do you think money is the root of all evil? I'll give you guys my answer just now. But
no.
Yes. Okay. Tell us why you think it's not.
Because I think, as people say, money makes you do evil things, or negotiate with evil people, essentially. Maybe in that case. But I think it also goes down to that person. Because,
exactly.
Yeah, it has to go down to the person.
Yeah,
because,
like,
for example, maybe I don't know about Mr. Beast's life too much, but you see how for his YouTube career, how he uses his money to kind of let me not say uplift the community, but he does good deeds, essentially.
Exactly.
You know, I think the one for me, the best one, I didn't even watch that video, but the best one that he has done was how he built some water wells in some communities in some African villages.
Really? I also didn't see that one.
So he built like water wells in some African villages. So I think Jenny has to go down to the person, because if that person is also he's crazy, he doesn't know what he's doing, then he's gonna do evil things.
Money is the root of
evil. But I think it goes down to the person. That's why I say no.
Yeah. No, I am 100% with that. Was literally gonna be my answer, because I don't understand people that say money is the root of all evil. Once again, guys, if you know you will change because of money, then that's when I think it becomes
the root of
exactly. Because it's like, how are you gonna go crazy over some? Okay, I mean, I can't personally judge anyone because I'm not in that situation.
Yeah, that's
so
true.
Yeah, but this is what I will say. I will say that if your first time, right, and you seeing money like this, I would see why people will go crazy. I would see that. I would see why. But at the same time, I'd also be like, it's just relax, kind of thing. You feel me? Just like calm down, sort your family out. That's something you could do for starters. You feel me? Sort your homies out. Something you could also do. Obviously, not everyone has to be sorted out, but sort the people you want to help out. And then as you get more money, help your community, help wherever you can. You feel me? But that's just me personally. Do I think money is the root of all evil? Nah. I don't believe people when they say that, but I genuinely do believe that it becomes a problem when you forget about your morals
and values.
Your values. You forget about everything that's happened to you, and now you're worshipping money. That's when I find it a problem. You feel me? Because once again, money can easily be taken away from you. You feel me? That way you can be humble very quickly, dog. You get me? That's why I feel like you gotta be humble, because if you flex too much, I'm telling you, one day money's gonna be gone, and then what's gonna happen to you? Gonna become irrelevant. You feel me? Now you're trying to build up, and I feel like a comeback is hard.
After you lose the money.
Just after the fame and the money, it's hard to do a comeback. It really is. I mean, people do it, sure, but are they ever the same as they once started? I don't know.
That's true. But then wait, can I ask you something? Like do you think, Vele, like you just said, do you think once you start making money for yourself, either from the beginning, in the middle, or once you reach your peak of making money, do you think that you should be flexing it online, posting about maybe things you're buying, stuff like that? Or where you going based off the money?
I hear what you say. Me personally, I wouldn't flex. Nah, that's just not who I am. However, if I gotta put some in their place, then you feel me?
What do you mean by that?
No, some gents just talk a lot. And you just gotta humble them a little bit. They low bro. Don't low bro me, man. I'm not your low bro. You my low bro.
Ura, I understand you wanna low bro them.
No, I don't wanna low bro them. They forced me to low bro them.
What you doing it though?
No. Obviously, guys, nah. I'm not a flex. Not at all. Don't condone flexing. Never have.
He's saying this now.
No. But, okay. Let me give you an example. Say you become rich and famous, right? And you beefing with a guy that became irrelevant in a way. And he keeps talking. Fans keep DMing you saying, you're gonna let this slide. You're gonna let this slide. Your family are like, Wise, you can't let this slide. Even your family. Wait,
my family
even your family is saying, Wise, you cannot let this slide. This guy's low, bro. You put him in his place. You telling me you're not?
I'm letting it slide.
You know, he says this now. This guy just bumped his head on the table. Are you good?
Yes,
Okay. But anyways, he says this now, guys. But I'm telling you, this guy will get into a feud.
Yeah, but
and he's kind of humble these days.
But then, you entertaining that guy that's quote unquote irrelevant. You giving him his clout back.
Okay, but listen, once again, right? I did speak about this in episode 1, where like I spoke about like how you just in life, you just gotta like fend for yourself. You feel me? You just gotta stand up for yourself. Sometimes it's very unnecessary. I can't lie. Just like I believe the Kendrick and the Drake beef
was unnecessary.
Hella entertaining as hell, for sure. But it was unnecessary. But now, if people just like keep slandering your name, they talk about your family, they talk about how like you're useless. Obviously, it's hard to like keep that
anger in
exactly that it's hard. You eventually you're gonna cry, and you just have to tell this guy, listen, dog, I don't know who you think you're talking to, but I'm here, you there, respect me, kind of thing. Do you get me? Right? Exactly. But to get what I'm saying, it's hard to keep humble, because once again, people do push you to the edge. They want to see you. They want to see you explode. And yes, don't let them. Don't entertain. But boy, if it's your family, if they spit on your family's name, it's when like for me personally, guys, one thing you should never don't talk about my family. That's one thing I only say what you want about me, but not my family. No, not my family. So that's way
you wouldn't keep quiet.
I can't, dog. That's just my family, and I feel like I gotta defend it. Say what you want about me, but not my family. That's a line you just can't cross. I don't care who you are. Can be big as Bill Gates or whatever. Not my family. Not my family. It's where I draw the line. It's where now I become this is where I lose my humbleness and I become a flexor. You feel me? But tell me you wouldn't do the same.
No, I wouldn't do the same.
No. he says this now.
No, because
till he's put in a corner.
No, but the thing is, right, because it even happened a lot in high school, how where you're in a position where you can react, but then should you react? Because at the same time, it's like, okay, fair, you put that person in a place, but then what do you get out of it?
I hear you, but do you want people to walk all over you though?
No, you don't. Exactly, you don't want to. But at the same time, what do you benefit? Because even with rap beef, how even with that Kendrick Drake situation, I think, like, even looking at it now, it really was unnecessary. But then, if you think about it, if Kendrick kept if Drake kept quiet, if Kendrick kept quiet, I don't think it would have escalated to a point where it is now, because I think there's a decent amount of people that think Kendrick is better than Drake and Cole.
Yeah.
So I think, I guess him saying it in those songs and essentially flexing is him cementing it. But I think people still thought he was the GOAT essentially amongst them too. And I think that's what I'm saying. Like, even if you do it, what do you benefit? Is it really necessary?
I get that. No, that one was.
And personally, that person that's irrelevant, busy speaking ill on my family's name. How old are you? Like, really, grow up.
Exactly.
But then I guess, to be fair, if it does go down to a point where it's like, I can't let this
exactly.
slide, then we guess
that's what I'm saying.
Him. But at the same time, I still gotta contemplate if it's necessary.
Obviously, this is what I'm saying. I'm saying if it's something that you can't let slide, then I feel like you shouldn't punish yourself, cow, because that person has really crossed the line. Defend your name, cow. You feel me? That sort of thing. I didn't do that a lot in high school, and I regret it. And honestly, it has taught me a lot. And I'm not saying I'm going to be more like cruel to people. No, not at all. I'm still gonna be, but I just
kind of change a little bit.
Exactly. But I will say this: I can't let particular people say certain things about me anymore. I just can't. If we're not friends like that, don't say this to me. This is and that. You feel me? Because who are you to say these things to me? Are we even that close to begin with?
Yeah.
So shut your mouth, sort of thing. Gotta put you in your place.
Yeah.
Obviously, I'm not gonna be like your mom this, your mom that, your dad this, your father that. But I just gotta put some people in their place. You feel me? Because you just can't let people walk all over you.
Yeah,
And I did that, and that was a mistake. And it's a mistake I'll never make again. I'll never. As small as I am, as short as I am, you can't walk all over me. Respect me, and I'll respect you. Obviously, it's not to say I can't take jokes or whatever. I can take jokes. But they're just certain things that are no more fun.
Yeah.
Now you've just crossed the line, and you gotta be put in your place, sort of thing. You feel me? Wish I did it in high school, but we live, we learn, kind of thing.
I can't like. Is this even according to the topic?
Yeah, it is. It is. But it is.
Okay.
But anyways, the point is that I feel like to go back to what you said about like having fame and money and flexing it on people. Is it right? It's not right. It's not cool. It shows that you're not humble in a way. You feel me? Yes, we know you do, but do you have to say it all the time? You don't have to.
But then at the same time, it's like, okay, I guess for that person, it's like, if you don't like me fixing, you can always just look the other way and don't care.
Exactly.
But we do that anyway. We don't care really.
Yeah. No, I'm with you 100%. But I want to ask you a last question, Ka. Chief. If you were famous and success and had money, right? Would you switch up on your day ones?
No, Ura. That's why you must keep your friend circle close, because if we
You mean small?
yeah, close and small.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay, but then small. Okay, small.
Yeah.
Small because now it's like at least I'm in a position where I'm not having to please so many people.
Exactly.
You know, it's just a certain amount, and that amount doesn't even touch more than 6, 8. Okay, I guess in my case it would probably be 8 or 7, but it doesn't touch double digits. So there's less people to please. You know what I'm saying? Less people to not forget about, if that makes sense. No, I don't, because if I have like 15 friends in type, like it's like, oh, now so many guys around me once, and like you see, it's
And
a lot.
I'm telling you, not all of them are genuine.
Yes.
That's why, remember, what's this thing? Back in grade 9, we should chill there by the top field. Cow. There was a lot of us. Don't even talk to half of those gents anymore. It's a crazy world, but
I remember we said that in episode 1.
yeah, don't even talk to them like that.
But it's just like that in life.
Life just happens like that. But
and I don't think you should be in a position where you feel bad because you're not talking to them. Because I remember one thing that I saw someone post on their status. Once you stop checking in for people, like stop checking in, like how you doing and stuff, you know. Once you stop making the first move to text by other people, you actually see the amount of people that you could call friends or that care about you, essentially. Because now less messages start coming in.
That's
because
so
you don't
true.
check in
Because
anymore.
you
don't check in anymore.
Boy, it's crazy,
Yeah.
man. It's crazy.
Yeah.
It's crazy. But that's why just keep your circle small.
And then there'll be it'll be hard to, because if you do switch up in that instance, then I'm looking at you now.
Yeah,
I'm
no.
looking at you.
Then maybe you're the issue. But also, it's not to say the people in your small circle are all
happy for you.
exactly.
And
Because once again, they
snakes.
can be snakes. Snakes don't always disappear, man.
Yeah.
Snakes will always be there. But you just gotta be vigilant and find who the snake is. You feel me? Could be family, could be friends. but family is even crazy.
It is even crazy. I can't lie.
It's even crazy.
But then, as I said in that quote that I said, in the journey of life, everyone is a suspect.
Everyone is. No one's safe. But yeah, guys, we're gonna wrap the episode up. Hope you enjoyed it. Once again, guys, please follow, like, share, subscribe. And also, guys, feel free to comment on our YouTube videos what you guys want us to talk about.
It's looking a little bit quiet in the comment section. The last time I saw a weird comment, some guy that we used to go to school with before. This guy is busy saying, I love Wise's deep voice. Like, what?
Your deep voice is good, man.
It sounded a bit soft. But then, yeah, commented.
Did you tell him?
No, I didn't respond. I just looked at him like, I'm not entertaining that.
Yeah. No, but anyways, guys, please once again just support the guys. You feel me? Support us. We really appreciate it, guys. We close to 100 subscribers. Okay, we're not that close, no.
But then we're on the road.
But we're on the road to 100 subs. I don't know about Spotify and Apple.
Spotify. I saw we on 90 all-time plays for Spotify. And we close to 100 plays.
Yes, sir.
I don't know about the views. I know for views for YouTube, it's over 1,000.
Yes, yeah. We're moving, guys. We're moving. And we appreciate it. Once again, guys, we're going to do a nice mukbang. 100
I still didn't agree to that. I still didn't agree to that.
We're going to do a nice mukbang, guys. Trust. But yeah, guys, we appreciate you all. Once again, follow us. And yeah, we'll catch you guys next week.
Peace.